Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today, update number 3 on the solo self-found Delph League, or Delph event basically. And oh boy, this is a lot harder than I actually expected. I mean, I did know what I get myself into, but now experiencing it in the first place, right, in the first hand, this is rough, man. It's getting worse every single day, but this is kind of expected when we think about we're pushing here on the solo self-found build. And considering that I've been in Delph 600 around about 2 or 3 times when it was endgame grinds on my softcore build, so it had like a couple hundred exalts investment, it was kind of rough, you know. And now we're currently on 636, currently rank 19 overall, and on a solo self-found build, right? We're probably going to run like a couple nodes today because I want to show you guys what the current playstyle looks like. I swapped the character around. I mean, I build it now tanky. That means, yesterday I was like wielding the dual obliterations. Now I swapped to this Remnant of Empires, which is the starting shield, which is kind of insane. It has 30% chance to block spell damage. And now with the Rumi's concoction that I found up, we have like 62-73 block, which is kind of really nice. And yeah, we're gonna go over the gear changes in a little bit. Let's try let's talk about the current experience. First of all, have you ever seen, where is it, have you ever seen 3 owls at one place, like literally next to each other, which looks kind of funny actually. But yeah, at this depth, bosses are no rarity. Here is a lich, you know, like where's the other bosses? Like, I'm getting boss blocked here anyways. Here another owl, here another professor, architect, whatever. Here's another architect, and like, bosses are everywhere, right? Here's another lich. And the issue that I ran to, if you see my curve here, right? So I was going constantly like down. Then I had like a note here where it said like this is like undoable, so I have to build around and just use another way, right? And this worked out quite fine until I went to the point where I was sitting here. So this here is a boss with 70% more monster life, which I cannot do. It's impossible, you know. There is no way. Either, like, after, like, 5 minutes fighting, he still has, like, 90% life, and if he actually gets me, he one-shots me, right? There is no way. So, I have to build my way around. Like, this note here is so... check the notes over here, right? More rare monsters, more monster life, avoid elemental ailment, which is shit from my Ignite build, additional projectiles, Fizz's extra fire, Fizz's extra lightning, Nemesis, Frenzy charge and hit, all damage, Ignite, like... It's ridiculous. I cannot do this node because I cannot even get to the node because I'll die somewhere in the way. I tried 20 times or so, no freaking way. So I have to build around again, right? And then I went down here, and then I wanted to go down here. This is where I currently am, right? This is like, this was actually a node that I did try for like 20 times as well, did not make it. And then I built my other way around. Like, I continuously just try to get somewhere down, right? So, over here, I saw I'm boss blocked. That means I cannot do bosses. I don't have the DPS for it. That means I cannot go anywhere near here. And so, I could technically just go around here and try on the right side. But then I decided to go down. And after doing all these nodes, I see here there is no way. You know, it's end here. So... I cannot go there either, right? So this is like kind of the problem that I have here, and I think it's kind of typical for everybody this on kind of this Delph, that you're gonna run into so many zones with so ridiculous modifiers. Like, doesn't matter how tanky you are, they're gonna kill you, you know? At the moment, I'm currently struggling. Either I have here a triple asteroid node, which is super hard. Like, these bosses are no joke. To maybe get myself down here somewhere, and if I cannot get past these 2 nodes, I could still work my way around here and try to get down here, right? And this could also be an issue. I guess this one here is connected, so we maybe have a chance over here, right? But it can also be that it's not, right? So it's always like risky, and I would say we're just gonna run like 2 nodes. First of all, let's run the Magma Fissure here, so you see how the build kind of plays like. It's currently a complete Explo build, okay? I have a little bit less DPS than yesterday, but nothing too crazy. But it's all about the exploding now. It's just about getting carried by obliteration and the infernal cry, exploding monsters, inflicting insane ignites, and trying to deliver those ignites to the actual target, which is usually the rare monster, the unique monsters. They are so tanky, you know, and sometimes I have to run into the darkness to just try to find monsters to lure them to the boss to get some extra damage on it, you know. But yeah, The build itself is actually pretty tanky right now. I still sometimes die. I mean, those nodes are like ridiculous, but I'm surviving most of it, right? So here is like this weird dude that almost just one-shot me. So let's try to kite him a little bit. Like usually when you get to these nodes, you're just like spamming your dynamites because they are actually doing quite some ridiculous damage at this point. But even the nodes here, you see he's dropping? And that's it. I have no dynamite anymore. So the way I would now approach this is basically trying to get him to other monsters. To then try... Yo, where's my lights here? To then try to just explode him. And now he runs away. Come on. Sir, can you please come here? So I can explode monsters and try to get a nice ignite on him, right? But it's like super hard. This boss has so much life. Let me try to do again. Infernal Cry, and he runs away. What a fuck boss, dude. What a shit boss. Wait, maybe I do him now. Yeah, what if I do him now? Alright, let's try out the other nodes because... yeah, just straight up one shot. So, good. Other notes here, we could try the Asteroid Fissure on rank 3 over here, or we go... yeah, I think we're gonna try this one. Maybe so I can see where this way goes here, but the triple Asteroid node is kind of hard too. 1 and 2 is fine, you know, I can just like wait until these like blobs spawn and then just nuke them down with the dynamite. But a triple node is I have to wait for the boss, and these bosses are so tanky that it's very, very hard. But let's still try this node so you see how this actually would look like. In that case, it is a small node basically, so it's not like too far to run, which makes it good to progress. But if it's still hard, it's kind of ridiculous, right? So we lure the monsters together, explode, and then just run, work around and try to get more monsters into the circle and then just explode them. Because our Wave Conviction, it does damage, it kills stuff, but not where even close to what I need for damage when it comes to those bosses, right? Let me focus here real quick. Running around. First set of like these weird blobs. We need like 2 sets and then the boss will spawn. Maybe I'm gonna try nuke him down with the dynamites, but it's usually not enough. There's also additional projectiles. Dude, this is so crazy, man. Let me see. Second set of blobs. Looking good. Looking solid. Some Explo. I'm basically just now waiting until the big boy drops to get some dynamites off. Dynamites are doing a lot of work. So here's the boss. So let's spam some dynamites together with some Explo. So dynamites are gone. Boss lost actually a pretty decent amount. And now we basically have to like lure him away. If you think like, yo, we just need to like trying to Wave of Conviction him down. It works sometimes. And now I even have my Herald of Purity dudes with Culling Strike. So let's hope before he one-shots me to kill him. Ball Molten Shell. I think I'm doing it. Yes, nice. I was trying this node like 4 or 5 times on stream before I said like, you know what, this is it for today, you know. But now we have the chance to go down here. But as I said, it's kind of ridiculous. It's absolutely no fun, but we're still going. We're still strong, you know. But it's kind of rough when it comes to the overall approach here with the ladder because, dude, the boys, they're pushing hard today, right? And the way I spent my day pretty much was to level up again. As I said, I needed gear, right? So what I did is I went from 93 to 95, just running like some mediocre delves, like 150 or something, trying to get crafting materials, trying to get some upgrades, and I did actually get some upgrades. I crafted some boots here with life, movement speed, cold res, and some spell suppression. I think these boots are actually super, super good. Then I got myself a new flammability ring, this time around with life, mana regen, cold res. So I think like my gear is actually looking pretty solid at this point, right? My onslaught ring still, my the fire dot multi gloves that I still have. Amulet, I just don't find any good amulet, so I even have like the anvil, which is completely stupid, right? But I'm just picking up amulets and trying to find anything good, but nothing so far. I corrupted all of my gems some even lost like, or get bricked basically. Nothing special. I think Purity of Elements was the only one getting level 21. The rest, nothing, or lost level or lost quality. So I'm leveling up currently new gems in my offhand to wild them as well. So I get a level 21 determination for the new layer of defense. When it comes to the skill tree, I made several changes. I'm going back to this AoE cluster just because I finally was able to get a medium cluster jewel with the burning damage, so I can get Fan the Flames. And Fan the Flames is now not only my wave of conviction will make those red ignite circles, it will also happen from the explosion as everything, right? And I would actually like to run another node just to showcase how that actually looks like. Maybe let's run this node over here, because it's actually very interesting on the way this build plays if it's not like a triple sulfide node. And you're gonna see it is purely just explosions and stacking monsters to gain bigger explosions, stacking even more monsters, and just hope that you not get one-shotted randomly, because I think my build overall is super, super tanky actually. So what node do we have here? I think this is actually a pretty boring one. There should just be some skeletons. I think on those nodes I don't even need dynamites basically. But yeah, I went for another like 10-hour session on stream. I think like 5 hours off stream before I started streaming. So from like level 93 to 94 was completely off stream, and then 94 to 95, and then pushing basically on stream. I think it's just this guy. Let's throw some dynamites. Oh wait, I forgot. Ah, come on, dude. I'm tired, dude. Fucking hell. I forgot buying dynamites, but we still should kind of be fine. But you see, those monsters, like, they are so freaking tanky. But I think it's not this one, it's actually the skeleton dude that will end it. Just need to wait until my boys call him. At some point. Howling Strike. Do it. Thanks. And yeah, on the way, I think the only upgrade that I really want to have would be, what's it called? Aegis Aurora. And this is why I actually usually always have a bunch of, like, chance orbs with me, and I have the champion kite shield on my loot filter. So basically every time it pops up, I just throw a chance on it and hope that I get it, because it seems like I will not drop it, and I probably will not even chance it, so I'll just try, you know, this is all I can do. And I think this the shield would give me a tremendous amount of defense, just because it has a note on the unique shield, a stat that says like recover energy shield based on 2% of your armor, and we run like 14,000 or something armor with my molten shell up. It's even more, right? And I think I'm gonna be kind of unkillable once I reach the shield, but at the moment it's just not happening. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm tired. Never mind. I'm gonna keep on pushing tomorrow. As I said, today was only 130. No, actually only 100 delve depth from 530 to 630. And yeah, the changes, I farmed a lot today just in the low level areas trying to get better gear. We did get some upgrades. I'm still not happy with the build, with the gear overall, but at least I got my Fan the Flame, so I think at this point I cannot do anything more for the gear. I think I can just like completely just push, and at some point either give up or maybe find something, you know, because I don't think leveling higher is is not even necessary, right? Because level 95 to 96 would take quite a while, probably another 3-4 hours of grinding low delve, and in the end of the day I just get one skill point, which could be like a little bit of life ES, but you know, also 3 or 4 hours of pushing could also give me like another 50 death or something. And if we take a look at the current standings, which is on poe-racing.com, we go here to the solo delve ladder, rank 1 currently at 850, and I'm on 630, right? So yesterday I ended with top 5, now I'm like top 20 at the moment. And yeah, so if we're gonna check for Elementalist, there is 5 Elementalists in the top 50 basically, right? This guy is like 30 nodes behind me, so that means once I wake up, he will probably pass me, and that means like it's rough actually. I don't know where all these other Elementalists are coming from, but you see it's actually close. So 630, 670, 680. So as soon as you're 700, which is only like a 50 delve for me right now, right? I would be top 5 again, right? Or top 6 basically. It's only the first 5 that are really having absolutely no life and pushing like there is no tomorrow, but the other ones are in reach. So I think like if tomorrow I'm just gonna start with pushing instead of like grinding for gear, then I would probably make a lot of ranks, and this is the way that I'm going to try to approach it tomorrow if I'm motivated enough, because at the moment, bro, it's rough. I said it already quite often, but it is actually really rough, and it's not really too motivating to just corpse walk all over again and try certain nodes for like 20-30 times until you get this lucky try where you get through, where you not get one-shotted, and the dynamites basically did enough damage to kill off this unique monster. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.